Chrissie Swan Show.
Hello, Friday, am I right?
Oh, Friday is here, baby.
How are you today? Because you've had all sorts of...
I know. I've had, I'll say, gastro all week.
Oh.
So I'm so excited. I started Tell Me Lies on Disney Plus last night.
What's that?
I'll tell you off air because
Okay.
it's hectic and great. But I'm
Okay.
just literally going to lock in all weekend and binge watch TV.
Oh, how lovely. Are you going to go and see your mum and dad?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
If
how
I'm up to
lovely.
it, I will. How are
How
you?
lovely. I want to talk about gastro for a minute. Do you, if you are just very quiet in your mind for a moment, can you pinpoint the thing that gave it to you? Because I feel like you can get onto that cosmic wavelength and all of a sudden, for me, I had it once and it was mushrooms. It was some mushrooms that I ate.
And can you not eat mushroom anymore? No.
I'm a bit turned off by a certain kind of mushroom, yeah.
Well, guess what my food that I think it was.
Oh, no. Is it oysters?
Yep.
Oh, no.
I know.
So how do you feel now about the idea of a beautiful oyster, which is one of your favourite things?
Oh, I'll never say no to a Sydney Rock. I'd love them too much.
But at the moment...
At the moment, I couldn't, no. But like by next week, I'll be back, baby.
Also, by the way, that is going on your gravestone. I'll never say no to a Sydney Rock. 13 24 10, it's time for you to say g'day to me. We've got a little musical theme going on because all of a sudden I have found a new and invigorated love for an old classic, the Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes.
What a tune.
When I put that on, everything is okay. And I've always loved it, but I've just got this new love for it.
I love it when you rediscover new songs. We did it last week. I think it was on Friday with Black and Gold by Sam Sparrow because
Yes.
we played it. 13 24 10. What sort of old song are you obsessed with again? What's your current pump-up song?
Yes.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
There you go. That is originally a very old song, but still a banger. Everywhere. It was, of course, by Fleetwood Mac. You're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show on Nova, and God, I love hearing the sound of your voices.
Chrissie's Say G'day.
Yeah, sometimes you just revisit an old song that you've known forever and it does something chemical to you. And I have rediscovered this by the Doobie Brothers. I mean, it is magic. Do you love it?
I do. I just have an image of you mopping your kitchen as if it's the 70s.
Yes.
Ciggy in hand, dancing
that is
with an apron.
Exactly what I do, and it makes everything bearable. I've cleaned the entire garage to it. I've moved furniture.
Yeah.
I can do 10 loads of washing with
can
a
see
smile
it.
on my face. I just love it. Narelle, what is the song that you have refound a love for? Hello, Narelle. Oh, there you are. No, start again. We missed the beginning.
Fountains of Wayne and Stacey's mum. I listened to it on a CD player at home because I bought the single.
I bought the single.
You've got the CD single.
Yeah.
And what is your CD player? What is it, a new one? Is it a relic?
No, I've got 5 CD ones that play 5 CDs or portable ones. Yeah,
my God.
You can still buy them. You still buy record players for less than a CD player.
I had forgotten about the CD stacker. Do
Same,
you remember?
yes.
Oh my God. And the absolute deliberation about what you would put in that CD stacker. Narelle, there's a Priceline Pharmacy voucher on the way for you. And also, welcome to the show, Fountains of Wayne. Haven't heard that for a very long time.
Is that the band behind them?
Yes.
I did not even know that.
Fountains of Wayne.
Did they do anything else?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, look, once you've given us Stacey's mom,
No need.
what else do you need to give us? Hi, Julie.
Hello, darling. I am still into and love playing Dr. Hook.
Oh,
I'm
my
16. It takes me way back to when I was in the 70s. Love that band.
I had forgotten Dr. Hook.
I know. They're so cool.
And do you know what my favourite was for a while? Sharing the Night by Dr. Hook.
Yes.
You're looking
I know,
kind
it's
of
so
lonely,
romantic.
girl. Oh, my God, it's magical.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Julie.
And look, in honour of only 16, maybe, Priceline could reinvent the Q-Tex Blue Opal lipstick that was massive.
Blue?
Blue Opal, it was called. It was like an iridescent, and it was by Q-Tex, and I miss it every day. Hello, Carolyn. Let's finish with you. What is the old song that's giving you new life at the moment?
Oh, Chrissie, I've been searching through my Spotify and I found a bit of Snoop Dogg that I'm loving at the moment. It's really bizarre because I'm not normally into that type of music.
And
But drop it like it's hot. It's getting me.
What are you doing when you're listening to this?
Motivated.
What are you doing
Pardon?
with this? What are you doing when you listen to it?
I'm going for a walk or on my bike ride, and it's just giving me a different vibe to start the day.
I love this,
gangster.
Carolyn, and I am going to do that in honour of you and Snoop Dogg this weekend. I love it.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
One Pass is now available at Priceline Pharmacy, and Sister Club members are getting exclusive access to boosted perks. Start your free 30-day trial today.
Learn more at priceline.com.au/onepass. TC's eligibility criteria and exclusions apply.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
PowerPoint presentations are coming back. 13/24/10, I have noticed in the universe, in the zeitgeist, if you will, that people are talking about getting back onto PowerPoint.
Yeah, on Instagram stories, I've been seeing them a lot as well from like Gen Zers using them for a variety of reasons, but I'm here for it. I grew up making PowerPoints. That's what we did in school.
See, I never... Is that part of the original Microsoft Office suite?
I believe it is, Swan.
See, I just could never... My brain is not capable of working out that sort of stuff. I know Word. That's it. But like spreadsheets, no.
Oh, I never got to Excel.
PowerPoint, no. But have a look at this. 13/24/10, by the way. Have you recently made a PowerPoint presentation?
Yeah, we want to hear about it and what you did it for.
Because if actually a friend of mine caught up with a friend who'd just come home from overseas. This is what I mean by the zeitgeist. Just come home from overseas, invited his friends around for dinner, and then after dinner there was an impromptu PowerPoint presentation about the holiday.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh, my God. And on the New York Post today, a woman has confessed, really, that she's dating a pig. She didn't say so much, but she lives with her boyfriend. She is the designated cook and she likes it, whatever. He doesn't cook anything. He says by his own admission, he can't boil water without setting off the smoke alarms, which is a very convenient excuse, by the way.
Isn't it?
Anyway, she made him dinner and then he delivered. I've got goosebumps thinking about this. He delivered a PowerPoint presentation with different slides entitled Too Much. Well, the whole presentation was called Improving Our Home Dining Experience. And then is PowerPoint the one that you click through on a remote?
As if you're like Lavinia reading the weather.
Oh, God, I would have loved that. Slide 1 was entitled Too Much Garlic. Slide 2 was entitled Pasta Consistency. Slide 3, More Salt, Less Sass.
I love this guy.
Do you?
It's funny.
I feel like this is very insulting.
You've got to be able to have a laugh about it, because if he was serious about it, he wouldn't be putting effort into a PowerPoint. I think he's done it in a comedic way, not in like a misogyno way.
I think so too, but he's got to read the room because she did not like it.
Yeah, okay.
And it took her 2 days to get over it. Of course, the first thing that came out of her mouth was bloody cook yourself then, which is fair.
Yeah.
And then after...
Or pay for Uber Eats.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
fork out the cash for Uber Eats.
Learn how to make an omelette and you'll never go hungry again in your life. And then 2 days later, he said, I was prepared for this. And then this is unwise. You've got to admit it. He put up another PowerPoint presentation called How to Take a Joke, a Comprehensive Guide.
I like this guy.
I mean, this guy, the next PowerPoint presentation he needs to see is one entitled How to Find a New Place to Live and a New Girlfriend.
13/24/10.
Have you rediscovered your love for the PowerPoint or a new love? When was the last one that you made?
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Have you heard the latest on Rihanna? She's hired somebody to come and rub cream into her bottom.
I was looking at those images. She's doing anything not to record music.
Exactly. You'll be receiving an email from Head Office Nova to say that your duties have changed here on the Chrissy Swan Show. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. We're talking about PowerPoint presentations. Everything old is new again, like my obsession with the Doobie Brothers. People are finding the joy of a PowerPoint presentation.
I used to have so much fun in school picking like the color gradients because you could mix the colors together, picking the fonts, how they would like enter the slide.
Riddle me this. What sort of subject matter were you putting into a PowerPoint presentation?
Oh, what would we have been doing, Tom? Tom and I went to school together because I sure as hell can't remember. Maybe I remember one I did on Italy because I was obsessed with Italy. Because I thought it was really chic and I wanted to go there and eat the food. So I did an Italy PowerPoint.
And was there like, a pizza and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah. And it was green, red and white, obviously.
Oh my God, I would love to see this again.
But Swanee, there's someone here at the Nova office that I saw do it in this very office a couple of weeks ago because she returned home from holiday.
What?
So I've got her on the line, Ebony from sales.
Yes, hello Ebony.
Hi, guys.
Now, can I ask, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Right, so you were not around when PowerPoint was a thing.
No, we were.
Not really.
It was definitely a thing in school.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
oh, okay,
that's what I was
great.
saying, primary and secondary.
Because when it was introduced, it was cutting edge, but I reckon that was about 1840. Anyway, Ebony, please tell me why you chose PowerPoint.
Well, I thought it was the easiest way to rehash my entire 6-week Europe trip to my colleagues. So I literally started working on it like the day that I landed back in Australia, and I just put all these photos in there of like each country I visited, and obviously all the juicy speaking notes were the highlights. So I didn't actually put anything in writing that was too chaotic, but yeah, I just wanted to flex how good my trip was, and I thought PowerPoint was the best way.
Were people delighted with the presentation, or were they like, "Are you okay, Ebony?"
They loved it. I did put in half an hour for the quote-unquote meeting, and it went for 45 minutes.
That is a good sign. I love it.
That's so good.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Chrissie.
Hey, Gina G. It says here that PowerPoint is your love language.
Oh, it's a tough tie between PowerPoint and Excel, but PowerPoint takes the cake.
Why, Gina?
Oh, I don't know. It's just like creative freedom, telling stories, taking people on the journey. I mean, I don't know if I'd tell my husband he was a bad cook for one, but I do it for lots of other things.
I love it. When was the last time you made a PowerPoint presentation?
Oh, so the last time I actually made a PowerPoint presentation was a year ago, Melbourne Cup Day, 1 year to the day. I found out that I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and all good. I'm on the other side now in remission, but goodness. I've got 3 young kids, and I thought, how am I going to tell them? I don't want to rock their world. I want to make sure this is a positive experience for them. And so I put together a PowerPoint presentation of one of these shows they watch on Netflix and made it all relatable and told them a story, and it was animated and it was brilliant.
Gina,
actually.
that is very smart.
That's amazing.
You're amazing, and well done on being in remission. That is great news.
Oh, thanks, Chrissy.
Good on you, mate.
Priceline pharmacy voucher on its way to you, Gina. Let's go to Kylie Swan.
Hello, Kylie.
Hi, Chrissy.
Please, you're not making the PowerPoint presentation. Your daughter made it.
My 11-year-old daughter decided the best way to get across her Christmas birthday list this year was to put together, is it Canva? Canva presentation.
Yes. Yeah, Canva is like a new version. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a bit cooler.
And how long did this presentation go for, Kylie?
The presentation is several pages long. My issue is it keeps getting updated.
Yeah.
So I asked her to put it together so I could let other people know what she wants, and I tell them, then it changes. So she's driving me insane.
Oh, that is genius. Luckily, my kids don't know how to make presentations. I just get links sent.
Oh, do you get links? See, my sister, still to this day at the age of 26, has a shared notes page with my family and her for her birthday and Christmas, and she updates the shared note on our iPhone.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know how I feel about that. Isn't
Well, I
the
ignore it.
point of a present? Well, I know that you ignore it. Isn't the point of a present to just be like the whole point of it is that somebody has thought about something for you?
I know it should be, but in her defense, not many people are like you and good at gift giving.
Yeah,
so she
that's
just knows
true.
what she wants.
That's true.
Priceline voucher for you, Kylie.
Hey, Keely, let's finish with you.
Oh, thanks, Chrissy. Hi, love your show.
Love you, Keely.
I actually did a PowerPoint presentation yesterday.
And what was the topic? Was it about cooking? Was it about the gifts
No,
that
it's
you want?
actually for my job. So I'm in a sales role. So unlike some that use Canva, I've never got into it. My age sort of dictates what I use, and it's done me well. But I'm always very mindful of a thing called death by PowerPoint.
Yes.
When you're making a presentation, keep
Keely.
it simple and talk to the slide.
Keely, can you really just put the final nail in the coffin and give us what the PowerPoint presentation was entitled?
Well, it was a presentation to a school, and it was what my business could do for them to make their life easier. So it was very much slanted towards that. So I had lots of graphics. I had lots of
I just fell asleep.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Lady Madness observation coming in. Every time I hear that song, I imagine it's Travis Kelce singing it.
Why?
I don't know. It sounds like Travis Kelce.
Oh, I wish you told me at the start of the song so I could imagine
Can
it
you
with
play
him
a
singing.
Do we have a grab of it, or can you rewind or something on all this equipment because it's important?
Yeah, no, I agree. Of course there's no hook there. Can we just listen to the start?
Yeah, because I think it might start quickly. So in your mind, imagine.
Time is going down, time is running out, no one else around.
Imagine. Tom, you can see it, can't you?
I can. I mean, knowing Trav, he'll try to start singing in the next 6 months, so you're probably on the money.
And
there.
he'll be just as good, let me tell you.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I have fallen in love anew with Whoopi Goldberg.
We love her.
I love it when someone is unabashedly salty and cranky.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, because Ellen DeGeneres went that way and it was awful.
Yeah.
Remember she had those dead eyes towards the end of her season and it was like,
There's a difference, and I can tell you what it is. Ellen still pretended to be happy and joyous on the show. I know we could pick up that she was salty, but she was pretending. Behind the scenes, she was an asshole.
Yes.
Whereas Whoopi, her saltiness is laid out in front of all of the audience. We see it.
She's clearly too tired and too over it to be there, and yet she turns up every morning into that makeup chair, and I, for one, salute her.
And to hear her then on, like we're about to, on a different talk show, she sounds happy and joyous. So
I know.
when she's on her
Turning it
own,
on.
she's okay.
She's appeared on a different talk show, as you said, to talk Sister Act 3. Now, there's Sister Act, which was legendary.
Yeah.
Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, I don't think I've seen it.
I've not seen that either.
Having said that, I'm looking at a still here of a very young Lauryn Hill from the Fugees.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've seen that, and that's from Sister Act 2. So I don't
Okay.
know. But Sister Act 3 is much anticipated, and it is coming. But the great Maggie Smith, who is synonymous with the Sister Acts, has recently passed away, and that is what needed to be addressed by Ms. Goldberg.
We're having to make some readjustments because we just lost Maggie Smith, as you know, and so we will get it done. We'll get it done. It just is a shift.
I hope it is just like a shift in the script and not some spooky computer-generated. That never works in a film. It never works.
That's almost insulting as well to do. Hey, speaking of Whoopi being salty.
Yeah.
So I check up on The View's socials to see her saltiness.
Yeah.
And the morning after Trump won, they all went through the women and gave their sort of opinion on it all.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Trump recently very openly dissed Whoopi Goldberg.
He did.
Said she was a stupid woman.
We enjoyed that. But she, in this speech, I'm not going to play much of it, but she sort of, again, showed saltiness and sort of lifted the curtain on how she works and how she operates on that show. Have a listen.
People, when I got out of the car today, because nobody will let me drive, I saw people walking around, looking, drinking the coffee stuff from Starbucks. Yeah. I don't drink coffee, so I never remember.
I think you sort of know what Starbucks is, even if you're not a coffee drinker.
I reckon you remember what Starbucks drinks.
She's cranky.
And the fact that the production don't let her drive herself in.
I wonder why that is. How old is she? Have they called that on her?
I'd say they must have, because she clearly isn't thrilled about it.
Yeah, she's not allowed to drive, apparently. Well, there you go. She's only 68.
Let the gal get behind the wheel.
And it's her birthday on Wednesday, which is World Kindness Day and my best friend's birthday as well. Now, let's move on to Bon Jovi and Pitbull. This is not a typo. Now, I'm going to play you something. It is the teaser for a song that Bon Jovi and Pitbull are releasing together, and then I'm going to come back and tell you my thoughts.
This worldwide with the iconic Bon Jovi.
I mean, in a weird twist of fate, the computer screen in front of me just had the big words, whoops, something went wrong. And I think that is exactly what's happened with this collaboration.
Why are they doing this?
Come on, dads. Get out of the garage. Stop playing air hockey and drinking Budweiser.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Welcome to your 3 o'clock and welcome to some really big breaking news. I cannot wait to see my kids this afternoon.
Why?
Because Jojo Siwa is coming to this country. Calm as a bitch. I should have known better. I love Jojo Siwa.
Hey, people are going to go nuts for this.
I can't believe that I'm going to see. I have to go. Is she? I'm just so excited. I haven't even worked out what's going on. So she's here for
Always Live. I believe the Victorian government will be bringing her to town, and I imagine this means she'll be performing in some capacity, Swanee. So I want to see you there, all dressed up with your kids.
Yes! With or without them, I'm there because I'm mad for Jojo Siwa. And a rough little, lifestyle.
I want to meet her. I want to interview her.
Can we please? I would lose my mind.
So many questions.
Oh my God. And also Georgina Pellegrino, who's commented on the website going, oh, what a fantastic use of money. Not. Surely this is a joke. Jacinta, get a grip. Excuse me, speak for yourself, Georgina. I am all for this.
Yeah, we love Jojo. Hey, next, 13-24-10, we have our final Mitsubishi electric air purifier to give away. The Mitsubishi electric air purifier helps improve indoor air quality and reduce exposure to asthma and allergy triggers, including dust, pollen, pet allergens, and some gases. Quizzy is next.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
A wish right now.
Speaking of older songs that still slap in the parlance of our times, you're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show on Nova. Let's give away our very last
Mitsubishi electric air purifier.
Chrissie's Quizzy.
I never was good at rote learning. Hello, Lauren.
How are you guys?
Look, you sound really excited. Are you
I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, my darling.
Why?
It's only us. Don't worry.
I've got a Valium. Do you want one?
Maybe.
Lauren, are you one of those gorgeous long-time listeners, first-time callers?
Yes, definitely.
Good on you. I love them. Welcome. I'll make you a drink
Thank
later.
you.
Lachlan, hello.
Hello, how you going?
Good, mate. What have you been? You've been gallivanting all over the world.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've just spent 5 weeks over in the UK. But come back to this amazing weather.
That's nice, but have you got a bit of jet lag?
No, I survived. I do night shifts, so I'm kind of used to that.
You match fit, yeah.
What was the best pub you visited over there, Lachlan?
Ooh, there was plenty of them. I actually didn't take notice of the names, to be honest, but there was a few on the Royal Mile.
Are they all called, the King and the Clown, the Owl's Pussycat,
the Cock and the Wheelbarrow?
Yeah, exactly. All right, it's Lauren v. Lachlan. May the best L win. Your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5, meaning the first one of yous to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with this incredible Mitsubishi electric air purifier. Never thought I'd say this, but I hope one of you suffers very badly from hay fever because your life is about to change. Question number 1. Earlier this week, Kim Kardashian wore a piece of jewellery that used to belong to...
Lauren, Princess Diana.
Correct. What are your thoughts about that? Is that yucky or okay?
Unusual.
Yeah, I guess it is. Question number 2. Oma is the word for grandma in what language?
Lauren,
Yes,
Italian.
Lauren. I think there's a few. It says German here.
Oh.
Italian is nonna.
Lachlan.
Sorry, Lachlan, are these the new rules? That goes to you, does it?
Yeah, if she gets it wrong, I reckon.
I'm giving it to Lachlan. He's a vibe.
Yes, get on.
Alrighty, it's 1 point each.
See, this is the problem. In this show, cheekiness will pay.
It will.
Because I love it and you love it,
Lachlan's
Jack.
a vibe. All right, question number 3.
6 years ago, Lewis Capaldi released this hit. What is it called?
Oh, no, I don't have the song.
Another
day bleeds
into nightfall, and you never know. Yes, Lachlan? To get me through it all, you let my guard down, and then you pull her up.
Broken.
I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Oh, my God.
Someone you loved.
Yes, Lachlan.
1 point to Lachlan.
Yes.
No, that's so. What is it? It's 2 for Lachlan.
I know, I mean a point for it though. So yeah, so currently Lachlan is on 2, Lauren is on 1. Lockie, question 4 is for the win. Lauren, you're still in it.
Okay.
What?
Good luck, Lauren.
Lachlan, you are the best. And also, Lauren, you are too. I love your little giggle.
Good luck.
What do Americans call tomato sauce?
Okay, Lachlan.
Yes, Lachlan.
Ketchup.
It is ketchup! Now, Lachlan, true answers only. You've obviously won the Mitsubishi electric air purifier, which is magical, and you want that.
I do have hay fever.
Do you really want the bum bag?
No.
True
you don't.
answers only.
You don't, Lockie.
Oh, no.
Lauren, you've got the bum bag.
Oh, good on you.
Yay!
We're all winners here on a Friday.
But you get the massive Mitsubishi electric air purifier. It's worth nearly $800, mate. Well done.
Oh, geez. Thanks, guys.
Good on you.
You are welcome. That was a Friday quizzy if I've ever heard
That was
one.
great.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Teddy swims. He doesn't sound as much like Travis Kelce in that one.
No, a lot of Teddy in the show today.
There is. I mean, you know, too much Teddy is never enough Teddy. You're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show on Nova, and I have patented equipment for you to get inside my head.
Pray for us all. Are you going to be paying for our psych bills?
Oh, no. When you hear this segment, Windmills of My Mind,
Yeah.
do you hear it and go, that's not familiar to me, my brain doesn't sound like that? Like, well, what is your feedback? And then I'll tell you what the general consensus from hundreds of thousands of people have been.
Hundreds of thousands, you reckon?
Yeah.
That's how many DMs you're going through.
7 million.
Wow. For a busy lady, I can't believe you find the time.
I answer everyone.
I have thoughts. Obviously, we all have thoughts, but yours are just a lot quicker. Like, there's a lot more going around that windmill. Whereas mine, sort of, I take my thoughts for a walk, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't have
Yours
time.
are quick and short.
I have no time to take anything for a walk because all of a sudden there is another unrelated illogical thought that pops
Yeah,
up.
okay.
Anyway, I give to you the second recording from inside my brain, and keep listening because there is a special guest in this one.
Ooh.
Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning, I'm never spinning reel.
That's Dusty Springfield, by the way.
I miss raspberry melbas in choux pastry from Patterson's Bakery. I wonder why they went under. That song, Don't Call Me Up by Mabel.
Don't call me up.
Tune.
Banger. She's Nina Cherry's daughter. I'm sure I had some green paint left over. Oh, and actually, some of that funny baby poo yellow stuff too. When did Gwyneth Paltrow's dad pass away? Because I'm pretty sure Chris Martin must have written Fix You for her. Plants near the garage are dying. Bob Geldof's kids have the greatest names. I wonder what Bob Geldof is doing right now.
Hi, Chrissie. I'm right here.
Bob Geldof?
Yes, it's me. I'm inside your head. Roomier than I imagined.
Oh, thank you, I think. What are you doing here?
Touring Australia next year, so I thought I'd pop in through your ear hole into this vast empty space and say hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, no, thank you for entering my hole.
I beg your pardon?
I feel strangely compelled to say that if you want to enjoy an evening with Bob Geldof, go to tegdainty.com.
Good girl now. How do I get out of here?
I wish I knew, Bob. I wish I knew. I've been stuck in here myself for 51 years.
And the windmills of your mind.
I didn't even feel him
Enter.
come inside
Wow.
my head.
Wow.
Oh my God.
We should have just gone
I should have
straight
thought about
into
that.
J-Lo there. Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Went from a low to a lot this year.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Let's empty out that correspondence bag.
Chrissie's correspondence.
Every time we do that, I imagine a big, fabric sack emptying out.
Same, like Santa's sack.
Yes. Oh my God, Christmas is around the corner, my friend.
Like I said, start a shared notes with your loved ones of what you want.
No, you don't. You know what? The sad thing is when you get old like me, you really don't get any presents.
Yeah.
I went out for dinner with, I digress. I'm supposed to be reading the mailbag, but I went out for dinner with friends last night and he said, he's a grown man. He said, what'd you get for your birthday? And I was like, not much. You don't get, when you're little, you get presents, lots of stuff.
Lots of physical things.
I got some beautiful things from my kids and I got gorgeous things from you, of course, bunch of flowers, but not, lists of things, which is how I like it. I don't need anything.
Do your kids buy you stuff for Christmas? Do they like that?
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
because I've taught them from a young age that it is a superpower to give a good gift, and they're getting it. Let's go to Danny C, who has written us an email specifically about my new segment, Windmills of My Mind, because a lot of people say, hey, what's it like to be inside your head, Chrissie? A penny for your thoughts. And I've, as you've previously heard on this show, I have worked out the technology to record my inner thoughts.
Grab today's podcast on the Nova Player app if you missed part 2 of that today.
Yes, there's a special guest involved today. Danny says, for your information, your Windmills of My Mind segment cracked me up because I thought I was the only one who thought that way. Can I tell you, Danny, I wish I had $1 for every message I got going, oh my God, are you in my brain?
Dead.
How reassuring is that to know that it's not just you?
Obviously, I have thoughts, but your thoughts are just so funny and whack. I wonder if theirs are the same.
And did you know that they are my actual thoughts?
I know, I believe
Every
you.
time they pop into my head, I send myself a message.
Jot them down. Good.
Yeah. Okay, here we hear from Liz. She says, after hearing, I was listening to you on the radio yesterday and you were explaining what you got for your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. And I'm just trying to remember the brand name of the pens you said were really good. Well, I love a good pen. And I came across these by accident in my daughter's bedroom. If one could say I was sniffing them out. They are called a Stettler Triplus. And when I responded to Liz, I did say they come in a pack of 60, which no doubt you will get eventually. But I started with a small pack of 12.
But what did you show me the other day? You had 60 the other day, right?
That was my birthday present from Peg.
They were the 60s.
60s.
They looked like hectic.
Yeah, but you've got to work up to that. I started with 12. Do the sample pack first and then you'll go for the 60, no doubt.
Great.
While we're still on my birthday, Mandy had a query after I said I was born on Melbourne Cup Day my whole life. Dad has said that I was born close to the big race on Melbourne Cup Day, and he could even quote who won, right? Never questioned it.
I loved hearing that because I love the idea of Pat just laying there on the bed with the Melbourne Cup up on the TV.
Yeah, and Dad smelling like 7-Eleven and, you know.
Come on, hit the road, Jack,
Exactly. No, apparently it was all made up. I should get Dad on the show next week to clarify.
Yes.
She was listening, Mandy, and she's like, hang on a minute. I was born on Melbourne Cup Day and I'm 51, the same age as Chrissie, and it's been folklore in my family, but I was born on the 6th of November and Chrissie was born on the 3rd. So we can't both have been born on Melbourne Cup Day. And so she Googled the date, and in fact, Melbourne Cup Day in 1973 was November 6th, not the 3rd.
So the Major has been lying to you your whole life.
Everyone's been lying to me, unless it was like Derby Day.
I was going to say, it could have been another race day, though. It could have been Derby or something.
I'm going to have to clarify this with him.
This weekend, you need to call him.
Chris with a K reached out after hearing us talk about Jason Kelce. I did say that Jason Kelce punched somebody who used a homophobic slur. And Chris very sternly says...
Give us a Chris voice.
Just a heads up about some news that you guys passed out a few minutes ago. Jason Kelce didn't punch anyone. He grabbed the idiot's phone and threw it on the ground. Please watch the video if you're going to report on it.
Fair call, Chris. I love it.
Fair call.
I love it.
I didn't watch that video. I didn't need to. I just read believe the headlines.
It was a SWAT.
Dean wants to do a new segment. She loves the show and she wants to do a segment called Ask Jack, and she's going to kick it off. Her current dilemma is that her youngest son is turning 18. What should she get him? Because you've got such fine taste.
Ooh, okay. Off the top of my head, really quickly, the presents that I've loved over the years would be a really nice wallet.
Yes.
A really good overnight bag. I feel like when you turn 18 and you start maybe flying places or
great
going to
idea.
mates, there's a brand that I love, Rains. They do a really nice black overnight bag. I also received martini glasses that I really loved and use at home. That probably is a little bit too Jack Charlesy.
That's glorifying alcohol. We don't like to do that.
Dee, I'll keep thinking for you and I'll reach out to you with anything else.
And do you know what I think is really nice for a newly minted man? A really nice fragrance. I know that because my son is mad for fragrances. Let's finish with our favourite ones, Jack. You love them. I love them.
Yes.
We have got some negative mail here. You and I were talking about how subjective senses of humour are, and we both don't find Adam Sandler that funny. He's too shouty for me and he's too foolish for you.
Yeah.
Well, N Scott 8 says,
well, I don't find you funny.
And Ask Tito says, you're Australian, you don't admit anybody funny or even imagine somebody outside Oz doing better. You're weird.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Oh, not long until the Kid Leroy is in the Nova Red Room. Very exclusive gig.
I'm still mad that I'm not going.
I can't believe you're not going.
I mean, I could fly myself up for it, but do I love him that much?
Chrissie's clickbait.
I mean, the answer is yes, you do.
True.
So I don't know what you're up to. I think you're just cocooning a little bit. I get it after the week that you've had. James Bond. Frankly, he's the Daniel Craig, who played James Bond most recently, is in the news. And it just made me miss James Bond. And, like, how long has it been since we've had a James Bond film? I'm looking it up right now. 2021.
And was that, who did the song for that? Was that the Billie Eilish one?
Yes, I think so. No Time to Die. Yeah.
Wow.
So I feel like we're due another one. And there was a big, like, furor, kerfuffle, rumour mill about who was going to play the new James Bond because Daniel Craig stepped down. We still don't know.
No. And we don't even... What's her name? Barbara Broccoli? Is that the woman that...
Barbara Broccoli.
Barbara Broccoli. Usually she's in the press, like, sort of dropping hints on who it might be. We haven't had that for, like, 6 months.
Yeah.
Which means they're not even in production yet. So
that is crackers.
We won't have one for years.
Well, Daniel Craig... I just call him James Bond. He's synonymous with it. Daniel Craig doesn't want to talk about James Bond anymore. He sat down to do a press junket for his new film Queer with an actor called Drew Starkey, who's got the most exquisite, angelic face and vibe. I've not seen him in anything.
He's 10 out of 10.
He's a really beautiful boy. Like you would say that. Anyway, they're in this film together. They were, put through some 20 questions by Variety, and have a listen to the answer given actually by his co-star Drew Starkey about how many Bond films Daniel Craig had made.
How many James Bond films has Daniel made?
Are you asking me that? But I have to write the answer. I'm going to get it wrong. I got your answer. Go on then. How's it? Let's have a look. 2 exactly. I don't know the answer. I don't know either. I'd have to count them. I don't know. 5?
Drew Starkey wrote too many is the official number.
Which makes me think, like, on set and when they've been sort of chatting, that Daniel Craig's opened up about the fact he was over James Bond those last couple of films.
Absolutely. How many has he made? 5?
5,
Was it 5? Okay. Then the questioning turned to Daniel Craig about James Bond and his replacement.
If you were to pass the James Bond torch, who would you love to see play him?
I don't care.
I don't care
He's
is
over
one
it.
of the greatest answers of all time. Now, someone that we do care about is The Block, and the episode that we've all been waiting for, the big auction episode, is this Sunday. I reckon it's the sort of TV that even if you've not watched a frame of the series, you will tune in and watch it.
Watch the auctions. It's good fun.
You've absolutely got to. And there was a little bit of an expose, a one-on-one, an evening with Oprah-style interview last night with Kylie and her forgettable husband, Brad. They sat down with Seb Costello on a current affair and, they seem good.
Kylie and Brad are back. And we're told, back together.
And you're like playing
We definitely learnt some things along the way.
Did I learn anything?
She wouldn't have met it if she didn't.
I don't think I learned. I just stuck to my guns, and we just have to see the ending be the ending. We just want everyone to, we love everyone, and we actually want them all to do. But we want everyone to come away from this with something achievable and a good result.
I don't even understand what that means. What do you mean come away with something achievable?
I think she means come away with a lot of money. That's what...
That would be nice. That would make the ordeal that they went through worth it.
I kind of hope they win. I hope they make the most money out of everyone because they've provided the most drama. They deserve to get the cash.
And then they delivered a cheating scandal, which wasn't really a cheating scandal. They nearly broke up their long-term relationship / marriage over it.
She nearly ran into a penguin in the pitch black of the night in Phillip Island.
She would have really hurt her feet when she was barefoot on the freeway.
Right.
So it's called compensation.
I agree.
All right.
Hey, speaking of Channel 9, Swanee, Chrissie's Couch is back Monday. That's where we set you a task on Monday. You have to call us back Tuesday with the answer and you get $1,000 cash.
Couldn't be easier.
Enjoy your weekend, Swanee. I hope it's restful and relaxed.
Thank you, and same to you. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel taking you all the way up to the precipice of the weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.